and 25.8%. So talking about here, there's low risk with the Safuu insurance, and interest is paid every 15 minutes, 96 times daily. So you get an interest payment 96 times every single day with this highest fixed APY of 383,000%. Now, I want to tell you one thing. I want to tell you one thing that I think is important. I'm not ripping on the project, but money does not grow on trees. And if you think something is too good to be true, a decent amount of the time, it could be too good to be true. Talking about, so if this really gave you, and I'm not saying it doesn't, but if this gives you 383,000% in Safuu tokens, the question is, what are those Safuu tokens going to be worth? Considering we only have a supply of less than 1 million right now, and we have to get to 3.2 billion for a total supply. So what's the value of those Safuu tokens going to happen to the value of those Safuu tokens, especially with this 380,000 with that inflationary? Where are these tokens going to get from? How are these investors going to get this? Yeah, that's how we're going to get to that fully diluted market cap. Now, looking at this fixed staking, like we said right here, the article is really kind of highlighting click here to buy, and websites that really try to highlight, you're just making money here. All you need to buy and you just got to hold it. They start to give me red flags. Talking about here, all you can see on their website is how that you're just going to get that interest, and talking about here, how much can I earn at the end of the year with $1,000 that you can possibly earn up to 3.8 million of Safuu tokens. Now, if everybody could take $1,000 and possibly earn 3.8 million, don't you think people would do it? Now, that's so it's almost hysterical. And just kind of taking some basic common sense and some knowledge here and just looking at the actual website. Looking at how it works here with the Safuu token, talking about how holders automatically receive about 0.02% every single 15 minutes with an auto compounding and auto staking protocol, where basically they have this Safuu insurance fund. So this insurance fund that helps achieve price stability, and the Safuu treasury that's kind of all into the tokenomics, and also the fire pit, where 2.5% of all the Safuu traded are burnt in the fire pit. But looking into the actual tokenomics and what the buy and sell taxes is pretty crazy. So the buy tax is 14% with automatic liquidity. So they have an automatic liquidity pool that's pumping liquidity into the market, into the liquidity pool of the Safuu and the BNB pair of 4% fees to liquidity. 5% goes to the Safuu fund. 2.5% to the treasury and 2.5% is burned, and then at the sell you got 16%. Now, not even talking about possible other red flags, looking at that buy and sell percentage already makes me just kind of want to get away, because the reason I look at this, you got 16%. You got to make a 16% profit if you wanted to get out to even break even. And then if you make a 16% profit to even break even, you got capital gains tax on top of that. So how much money are you really making here if you have to hold it to even get 16%? And that just gets you even when you want to sell it. So here, looking at their website right here, they give you Safuu and tell you about how every single reason